In today's video, we're going to learn how to create a basic layer and split inside the FA-06 and 08. It's very easy. Let's get to it. If we look over here, we have a couple of buttons that will easily assist us in doing this. So first off, we want to create a layer, and that's two sounds stacked on top of each other. Let's press the dual button. So as you notice, the screen goes into a dual mode, and now we can just use the cursors and choose what sounds we want. So we have upper 1 and lower 2. So let's just do a common layer now, and that might be a piano. So I'll choose a piano. And then on lower 2, I might choose a string. So let's choose a string. Great, there they are. Let's play them real quick. So that quickly we created a dual or layer. On the keyboard it says dual, but dual and layer means same thing. And we can adjust those levels right here, because maybe that string is a little bit too loud. Let's take it down some, and so we have it. And very quickly we have it. As you can see, that was really fast, very easy to do. Now let's create a split. And so that means we're going to have a sound on one section of the keyboard and another sound in the other section of the keyboard. So they're going to be a split in the keyboard. So we press the split button now. And now if you notice the screen, it changes a little bit differently. You see that you have the windows. They resemble what the split area would be. And also you notice there is a split point right there. It says C4. So let's check it out. It's very easy to understand. Lower is this section. Upper is this section, and you can see it says C4, and that tells you where that split point is, and I'll show you how to adjust that as well. So first off, let's decide what we want in the lower, and I just cursored over and highlighted that section. A common sound that you're going to want to use as a split is a bass. Let's go ahead and use a bass, and there's a couple there, but we can also go into Enter and pop open the bass section and use the cursor to the right and cursor through some of the basses. So I might use an electric bass, and I might go ahead and use that compression finger bass. Press Enter, and now I have it here. Great. And on this side, I might go ahead and use an electric piano. So I'll press that category button. And that quickly, I went in and created a nice split. Now, if I wanted to change that split point, which is currently on C4, so you see bass right here, electric piano right here. Just hold down, press and hold that, and I can move that split point anywhere I want. So if I hold and press the split point, I just moved it to G4. Press and hold again, I can move it down to A3. Press and hold again, I can move it all the way up to G5. So let's go ahead and put it back where we had it. Now another common question might be, well, how do I adjust the octaves? Because I don't really care for the octaves of that bass and that electric piano. Well, it's very easy. I'll press and hold the shift button, and I'll go down into part view right here. Press that button right there. And now I'm going to cursor over to where it says pitch. So I'm going to go into my electric piano, and I'm going to drop it 1 octave. So I'm going to press the decrement button to -1. Now I'm going to do the same to the electric bass. Drop it down 1 octave. Now I can press the exit button, and there it is. There is my really simple split. Now, if I wanted to save the dual and the layer that I created, all I have to do is go to the right button, press right, and it comes up as a studio set. So I can save it as a studio set. So I might go ahead and say select studio set. I'm going to go ahead and rename it, and I might go ahead and use the dial wheel, and I might call this particular one, for our example, EP bass split. So let's do that very fast. Change it right there. There we go. Now I press the OK button, and now I can choose to save it wherever I want. Now I can either spin the dial wheel, or I can press the enter button and search through all my initialized studio sets right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in a number 2 and press select. When I'm ready, press right again. It's going to ask me if I am sure, and I just press OK. And that's how easy it is to create a dual or a split inside the FA-06 FA-08.